Hi everyone, this is Michael and I'm back with the fourth video in our onboarding guide, and today we will take a look at how to actually migrate your data to NeonPanel from spreadsheets or from other softwares that you've been using before changing over. So as you can see here, there are three tasks that are somewhat related. They're all concerned with adding your inventory data at the point of migration. So what you chose is your start date when you connected your Amazon accounts. And so today let's look at what we need to do in order to enter this stock. The three parts are Amazon initial balances, so the stock that you had on Amazon already at the time of migration, the in-transit inventory balances, so all of the stock that was in transit via FBA shipments as you at the point of migration, and then the non-Amazon inventory balances, so everything you had at other warehouses just sitting there waiting to be moved or sold at the point of migration. And so let's take this first task and click on it and see where the software takes us. It takes us to the data uploads page in the settings. You can also navigate to it by clicking on your avatar and clicking setup and settings, and then here in the corner you will get the data uploads, where you get the instructions and templates on how to fill out a multitude of different files, but right now we are concerned only with the inventory orders, because that's how you add stock to your NeonPanel account for the first time, is via an inventory order. So in this case, that's the one we want to be uploading. So if you click download instructions, you will get an instructions Excel sheet which will explain a lot of the things that I'm about to tell you. So when you are doing it by yourself, after you watch the video or as you're going along with me, for more detailed information that's written down, you can access this via the download instructions button over here. And then you would want to download the template, which will give you a template that NeonPanel expects you to upload the data in that format back into the system. And then once you download the template, you will put your information into the file, browse for your file, put it here, and then click import. So that's where you get the template. You can fill out the file just by yourself by accessing your Amazon data, but it might be easier if you use the reports that we have developed at NeonPanel to simplify this process. Just to go back to our onboarding, you see the first two steps have to do with your Amazon related stock. So everything you have on Amazon or that's currently traveling to Amazon. Well, NeonPanel has access to your shipments, NeonPanel has access to your ledger data, and so we can actually simplify this process for you and for your team, so that it's much more efficient and easy for you to upload it back to NeonPanel. So if you click on the reports here in the navigation menu, and then you scroll down and see the onboarding group of reports, you want to first click on FBA inventory starting data. So let me do that. And the report opens, but because this is a simulated account, it's not actually a real account, this report for me is empty. So let me choose one of the companies that I'm allowed to show you the data for. And so you will receive, actually you will see a information like this one, where it will specify the country, the warehouse, on which FBA in which country, Great Britain or US, etc., that you had your stock on, and it will tell you for each SKU that you have how many units you had of that SKU on Amazon as of the date that you choose. For me, I am simulating the data in this account as of June 1st, 2025, and so I've chosen to pull this date's data from Amazon, And so what I would need to then do is simply click on the three dots here, export this to Excel, and open it in my favorite spreadsheet software, which I'm just using in Google Sheets. And I would need to fill out the price column because, of course, Amazon doesn't know anything about your costs. That's part of the reason you need NeonPanel. And so you would need to just fill out the price column. I've gone ahead and simulated this data because, of course, this report is not showing the Neon demo data. It was showing one of the companies that I'm allowed to show. So for Neon demo, I have gone ahead and just simulated what that data would look like if it were real. And so here you can see, again, the template is the same. And then I've gone ahead and put the number, all the SKUs that I want to enter, their quantities, and crucially, I filled out their prices. Now, for Amazon data, you want to provide full landed cost. So it costs you to buy the product from your manufacturer, and then the portion of freight you paid for each unit, for each SKU, duties, or some other cost that you want to capitalize towards inventory. You want to include all of them in this price and right here as such. And for the warehouse, you want to either say Amazon FBA US, FBA UK, FBA AU if you're selling in Australia, etc., etc. Canada maybe. For the warehouses that are available in your account, you can access your warehouses catalog and you will see exactly what warehouses you have. And so you can write them in here as you want. Again, this is not a problem for Amazon data because it will come pre-filled in one of those reports that I had shown you. So you can see here I have also included the supplier forwarding warehouse, which is non-Amazon data, but I will talk through this part in the second video, where we will look at non-Amazon inventory migration. So this is the starting balances for Amazon inventory, so the stock that you already had at your warehouses during the point of migration. The second part in the onboarding, if you remember, is the in-transit inventory balances. And I want to explain this one in this same video, so 2-in-1, because the concept is largely the same. The only difference is you're going to be using a different report. There's a second report that's called, in the onboarding section, that's called inventory in transition. So if you open that report and then again, simulated account, no data, let's look at the account that actually does have data. So you will get a report such as this where you will get acquisition batches, but all of them will have a specific FBA shipment written at the end so that you know where these are coming from. And what these balances are showing is the number of units that were sent via these shipments but actually arrived to Amazon after the start date. So in this case, we should choose our transition date to be June 1st, and then shipments arrive starting from, let's choose it. Usually you want to do at least 4 months back from your start date, because sometimes Amazon takes a long time to actually deliver. So as you can see in this account, very few units. Your account will show you, of course, your information, but that's all the stock that was in transit at the point of transition. So on June 1st, I had 2 units that were not yet received via these specific FBA shipments. So what you would want to do is a similar kind of thing. You export this to Excel, and once it pops up on your screen, you just simply fill out the price over here. So once you're done with filling out the prices and using the two different reports, you can go ahead and export this file as a CSV and navigate back to your onboarding. Click here to open the data upload section. And then you would want to open this your file to put it here and click import, and the system is telling you, okay, this file is being processed and will be notified when this process is done. These are old. Okay, I can see they're already here. Okay, now the notification has gone through and it's telling me that this file has been processed without errors. You should check your inventory order process to find created projects. This is where I'm at, inventory orders, and as we can see, the two projects have been created, specifying the number of units and the prices and the overall amounts and warehouses where they were placed. So we've gone ahead and done these two parts. If you use both of the reports and you compiled all the data and provided the prices, then you will have finished these two tasks. So well done. We're only 2 steps away from finishing the inventory management module for the onboarding, and in the next video we will talk about very similar things in this one, but I will cover a few nuances that have to do with non-Amazon inventory balances. So I will see you for that one.